very nice indeed. And now we do have 4 mutation points, so let's get ourselves a new mutation. The photosynthetic skin, grow a new body part. Multiple legs. So multiple legs would be quite good for us, because we have hooks for feet, which means with this we would actually be able to finally wear shoes. But photosynthetic skin together with our properly advanced quickness actually going to give us lots of quickness. So let's do this. And we have another head going out of our left. I think we have like 3 heads by now, something like this. Which, I mean, sure. I would prefer some other body parts, but at least I guess we are safe with dismemberment or beheading, which can instantly kill you in this game, so that's an upside. We can actually busk. Okay. Let's actually do it a little bit differently. So I think I'm going to put fly in here. Then we can have flurry, shield slam, charge. Just remember freezing gray. Okay. Yeah, that's way better. These things I will not be using that much. Although actually, because we will be using mostly flying for escaping, I'm going to put sprint like so, because we will be busking relatively often, so it will be just slightly more convenient. Okay, let's continue exploring 7-day stilt. See if we can maybe get dromats, that would be perfect. We do still have quite a few things to sell. Apothecary, Gatmongering, Iker, and Kipper. These are 2 guys that I want to visit. Let's see. Green goo, blood, ink, acid. Nothing interesting. We do have cider. That's also not that great. Okay, so he doesn't have... I don't know what primordial soup is, though. What are the effects of it? Let's talk with a Kipper. They as well can have some decent stuff. Okay, what do you have? Love. Okay, nothing that interests me. I think that would be... yeah, that's everyone. Let's go up. The music is now so chill. Honestly, soundtrack in this game, I've said it many times, but I'm going to say it again. It's absolutely amazing. We have another bookbinder. Let's see if he maybe has some books that would give us reputation. No. Okay. Can talk with chefs as well. We can sometimes have some interesting ingredients. Not this time. The other chef. Soul curd. Interesting. Okay, swell neutron flags. Oh yeah, I think I remember this one. It was it's going to give us I think it was like maybe some skill points or something. Okay, we did already. So we can busk now. And then puts us at 134 quickness, which is pretty good. Nothing more in here, so let's just see what we can find on this side of 7 Days Tilt. If we manage to get like to a 150 quickness, which I think with both of the quickness mutations shouldn't be that big of a problem, we actually then can hit like every other round twice when others are hitting once, which is going to be really nice. Nothing interesting from him, but actually let's also probably sell all of this stuff that we don't need. Folding chair. But actually this might give us some bits. I'll just keep that for bits. This we can sell. I want to get, I will sell this as well, but first remove the cell, so. We don't need torches. This is only for Trukin, right? Yeah. Sell this one. Leather cap. Well, those shoes would be nice, but we can't really do anything for them now. Repels liquid and cannot rust. That's actually quite interesting. Ooh, we can only store 14 drums. That's not great, but we can get this instead. Yes. It's better to have, I mean, water, obviously, it's important for us to have, but generally keeping trade goods is quite alright, and I think most likely we should be able to be fine with water, 85 for exploration's sake. Basic toolkit's pretty okay. But you know, just to be safe, let's just sell these. So that we get a little bit of water in 4053. This is going to give us 41. Yes, perfect. Let's actually look at this. So is this going to... This is giving us 1. This is being average across all body parts, which is the problem because we have a lot of body parts. So this actually I will sell, I think, headlamp, because it's heavy and doesn't really give us that much. Let's remove the cell. And we can sell to you this thing and this thing. These credit pledges are actually also worth a lot of money. Okay, you're giving only 8, even though we are at 859. Okay, how about now? Still 8, huh? Okay, how about this? Weird. Before they were giving rounding up. I don't really understand why it sometimes rounds up and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, well, how about now? Still 8. And in that case, just do it like this. Okay, we have enough water now, I think. Is this still a city? Yes. Okay, who do we get? Beekeeper, cat herder, and grenadier. No one interesting. I think up here is already out of this. No, still the city. The only thing with like having multiple arms and limbs and everything is that we are carrying quite a lot of like equipment on us, all of the weapons and everything. So you can see, even though we basically sold everything, we still are like already at 233. Let's look at the chef. Oh, wake up, my man. Vanta petals. Okay, nothing really that interests me. How about a hatter? I wouldn't mind some nice helmet. Horned helm would be actually pretty nice because it's it would give us horns, which would proc every time we would charge. So this would actually be pretty nice. Let's look at this. We already knew this piece of lore. I think I will actually get this one. The stats on it are not that great, it's just 1 armor. But having horns works quite well for us. Let's trade one of our bronze ingots. And can also do this one, I suppose. No, actually, we don't need this one. Instead, there we go. Alright, so now we can put this one on one of our heads. Back face, lower right arm, hand. Perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. That's going to proc when we charge. Okay, that's extra weapon. Nowhere to explore, pig farmer. Okay, so no one really interesting. Acting against the prohibition, the practice of weighing items on a scale and then smashing the scale after not liking the result. Oh, this is one of my favorite pieces of lore of Caves of Qud. Jupiter led an army to the gates of Turkutum. She rescued its citizens and they crowned her Sultan of Qud, lowering her with a Shamash face. In her honor, they changed the name of Turkutum to Gibatergrat. Pronunciation is hard in this game. But I really love this piece of lore, like, oh, we have a custom of smashing the scale when we don't like the result. Absolutely amazing. We have another keeper. Let's see. nothing that I'm interested in here. Look at the Hatter. Steel helmet. Okay, nothing really that interesting. I think this is already out of town. Yep. How about here? Here we have already been. Yeah, let me just see if there's more to the west. Here. No, it's already a desert, and I think this will be already, yeah, well. I'm pretty sure that's the whole of 7 days still. So we didn't get the Dromats, which is slightly unfortunate. Okay, this is already out of town as well. Like, it would be really nice to get the Dromats, not gonna lie, but... it's not the end of the world that we didn't. Okay, I guess then we can go and explore some ruins. It will be probably also good to get rid of some of this stuff, because like just bronze ingots are... it's 60 pounds that we are carrying. We could go back to Joppa and store it there. Nah, okay. So this... we have this. Let's go here and see what we can find in these ruins. Okay, so we... there we go. Regain our bearings. Oh, shit. So make sure we actually eat so that we don't die. Go. Okay, we are still lost. Wait, okay, so this is actually... so this is the workshop. Okay, so we... here we should have some... oh, we actually have been here as well, so... let me clear this place. Akamish unilateral, so... locations... yeah, we don't need to have this on our map. Oh, come on. Or are we still lost? There we go. Okay, so these are the new ruins. Okay, no, we actually have been here as well. So Durvash, okay. Let me also make sure we uncheck this one. So this was the Colosseum. Okay, this is the quest for detective. I don't think I want to do it now. It's a fun quest, but I've done it relatively recently, so I think I will maybe wait with it a bit. Kalima's Orchard. That could be a fun place to check out. Or we could go to Baraphimites for our quest. You know what? I'm feeling like some ruins. Let's go there first. Basque. Okay. Regain our bearings. Oh my god, we're lost again. There we go. That was fast. So who is hostile? Salamander is neutral. Dragonfly. I don't know who are the hostiles. Fucking Kazu. Okay. It's slightly annoying that it continues saying there are hostiles nearby, and then now I can actually see some. And shield slam. We are hungry. And waiting. There we go. And now that we also have photosynthetic skin, it will be pretty good for us to get cooking so that we can start using starch. Maintain our bonus when it's night or when we are, you know, underground. Okay, there are hostiles. Romad Caravan. Nice. Actually, how many points do I have? Skill point 118. How much was cooking? Yeah, we could get it. You know what? I am going to do that. So we get this, and then on the next level, we get the second level of photosynthetic skin, so that we can start collecting. Oh, actually, no, we can already get it on this rank. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we are going to we can use start so that we can actually get our bonus even when it's night or anything like that. Again, this motherfucker. Let's attack this. Nice. Okay, there's actually lots of loot. We'll drop that. Okay. Let's look at this. While traveling through Forum Precinct, Tavu Muramas stopped at the tavern in Kibal Knot. There he lost his prized Charm of Gamestone to a local thief. He cursed the tavern and left. There's a lot of curses happening in the Caves of Qud. Basically, every time someone gets upset with someone, they curse the place. Okay, we apparently knew already this piece of lore. Clear up all of this stuff. And we can talk with the drummer trader. See if he has anything interesting to sell. carbide. It would be nice to get into carbide. Carbide hammer is especially good with 2d3s. But I'm hoping we can find more carbide. Can sell all of these things. Don't need that. And this 21 of 51. Is this going to give us 23? Yes, perfect. Yeah, let's look at our gear. So if we compare the battle axe, for example, it's basically twice as good. That's quite a big upgrade, not gonna lie. 7 2d2. And the hammer is 2d3. But they are also relatively quite expensive. Okay, I think I'm good for now. This guy? Neutral impossible. Who is... Wait, what are we fighting? Sprouting orb, okay. Alright, let's continue exploring. Snapjos. Oh my god, because of all of this, I can... Sprouting orbs. Right, kill this before... Nice, more books. It's always great to have. A bunch of extra XP. Okay, so nowhere to explore from here, but... Wait, can we go somewhere through here or not? We can if we just to use our pickaxe. So let's dig through here. Oh my god, this is actually taking forever. What the fuck? Okay, I don't think there is any... But there should be something through here. Okay, there we go. Took a little bit. Let's go back to this. A bunch of amoebas. Okay, let's get our digging pickaxe again. Maybe there is a room in here. No, okay. But there should be something through here. There we go. Get all of these things. Okay. now we can, I guess, move back to our steel mace. So we have found the stairs down. Grab these. Move the cell. Of course, we have another. I have been encountering so many of these on this run that it's absolutely crazy. I don't think there is much more in here. But we can still go down. Just make sure we don't miss anything before we do. Okay, seems to be about it. Oh, of course we cannot find a way because of these orbs. There we go. Oh, fuck, I walked on it instead of attacking it by accident. Oh my god. At least it's good when I spot them before they activate. We already read this lore before. Grab these, another chrome revolver. Okay, we probably need to go back through here. Okay, Oh, we go down. Okay. No, I don't want to. Attack. Okay. It is way too annoying, so I'm just going to instead, for now, until we at least get into some like harder battle, I'm just going to equip the pickaxe so that we can just get through these ones like this. Grab this. Okay. In 2BR, the gyre widened, and the second triad of plagues afflicted the land. The legs of kith and kin annealed to iron. Darkness bloomed from earth, and the Subfardim blackened the sky. Rezeph walked below the chrome arches and healed the sick. Okay, more Rezeph lore, always good. Okay. Throughout the entirety of 1844 BR, Omed wreaked havoc on all garrison precinct Tad, looting all the jewels from the homes and fungi and frogs. He became known as the Tad Bane. Okay. Kill this, please. Grab all of these. Shit, we're already carrying too much. Okay. So drop this thing. Leather cloak. Drop this. Chain gun. Oh. Okay, let's compare the chain gun. So chrome revolver, yeah, chain gun is definitely better. Empty, empty. It's a nice one to have. Right. Yeah, it's way easier auto exploring when we have a pickaxe and we can actually dig. We do have miner somewhere around here. These guys are not a problem. More books, which is always great. I don't think I need to unequip my pickaxe for this. We are hungry. So I am going to make camp. Cook. We can preserve all of our foods. No, no. Use ingredients to cook with, but I do want to cook with starch. I mean, we have lots of wine wafers, so why not as well? Nice. Okay. Kill this guy. And here we have miner. Hostile average defoliant. Let's just flurry. That's probably takes care of him immediately. Yeah, I'm not sure if we take much damage from defoliant. Not really. Let's heal here. Okay. What can we drop? Just 3 pounds. We have some crappy weapons. Yeah, the clubs. And the Iron Man's mice actually can sell for a bit. I really need to go back to Japan and store those bronze ingots because that's 60 pounds that we are carrying with us. I can drop these as well. Okay, kill this guy. Okay, more books. Okay, so we have been everywhere. Let's continue going down. Bark armor. So not as good as what we have. And quite heavy as well, so I don't really want to. Yeah, I really should have equipped the pickaxe earlier. Makes it so much faster to explore. Not the best weapon, obviously, but you know, we do have multiple arms, so most cases we can kind of deal with it like this. Let's look at this. On the anniversary of a great battle, a babe was found swaddled with its mouth full of wire by a group of cannibals in Library Precinct Sheriff Pier. They took him there to the fold and fostered him, and he became known as Yarapur, the copper-plated seed of cannibals. Full name? That is a lot of centipedes. There's for sure an egg somewhere. There we go. This one was surprisingly tanky. Okay, more books. Steel Warhammer. I think that actually might be better than our cudgel. So steel mace. So wait, where's the battle hammer? A warhammer. So the warhammer is 7d2, and this is 7d2. Okay, so it's exactly the same. Cudgel bonus strength cap is 3 bonus. Okay. Exactly the same, so we can just drop that. Okay, so nowhere to explore, but we can still continue downwards. See what relic we'll find in those ruins. Okay. This guy. My god. I honestly don't think I've encountered that many of them in any of my other runs. It's like everything is just infested with them. Okay, what is this? Musket turret, so that we should be able to deal with no problem. Some turrets can be very scary. Okay, so I think these are the gloves that are the relic. +3 quickness and +28 cold resistance. That is very nice. Let's equip that manually. Wait, actually. Arms. Right hand arm. sensory. Back face. We do have a bunch of arms and faces, but I actually think we have only one slot for that. Well, in that case... Yeah, so this was the relic of these ruins. I mean, it's pretty cool. 28 cold resistance and 3 quickness. The big average goes all body parts at the same time. So where do we have other... Yeah, this is the thing. Oh, we do have here. What are... It would be really nice to be able to just see... Worn on lower hands. Arm. Face. Lower hands. Arm. Okay. I mean, extra quickness is very nice because it puts us already at 137 quickness, which... That is really good. We do have to drop something though. Just drop these. Oh. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. I haven't noticed this was actually a legendary sprouting orb. We could have maybe talked with them first, but alright. That was my bed. It's a musket turret, that's fine. Are hungry, so let's make camp. Cook, choose ingredients. Oh, we actually don't have starch anymore. Let's just cook with this. We have so many these. And thirsting at half the rate, always nice. We save some water. While traveling through library piecing Shapir, Yaraput stopped at the market in Tumor. At the obscure shop, he purchased an electric floating orb and named it Electric Yarapu Friend. Then he went to the nearby tavern and lost it. To a local thief, he cursed the tavern and left. Okay. God. How many of these guys are everywhere? There's nowhere to explore. Are there still... Okay. So no stairs down. Then we explored it all. Let's go up. I think I want to go to Joppa now. We did clear those ruins, so let me just see, what were they? Alimas Orchard. So we can do Alimas Orchard. We've already cleared this. Colosseum, I already know about this. Ruins, this one as well, we did check. This as well, okay. Yeah, let's walk to Joppa. Ooh, more ruins. Well, the problem is that we do have like, yeah, completely full So what I'm going to do instead... Holy shit, there's a lot of enemies. It's just... I'm just going to note those ruins. And we can visit them later on. Also, now that we don't have these guys everywhere, let's just equip our pickaxe or our stuff again. Wait, are these dogs angry with me? They are. What happened? I was never fighting with dogs. Okay, let's wait for the snubjaw. Okay, can we escape now or... Nope. Okay, let's wait for them. There we go. We'll go back to these ruins. But first thing first. Sell all the stuff we have. Let's trade. So we have these are all books, but we do have these things to sell. This, and this, and this as well. $49, $44. There we go. That should give us 60. Perfect. And then this. Okay, the rest we can actually keep for now. I forgot to check if he has anything interesting. This is, I think, a new lore. In 4384 BR, Muramas won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Alarar at the bloody Battle of Marwar. Though he lost his prize Radiatica, the Ruin of Fungi, during the course of the conflict as a result of the battle. Marwar was so bristling with carnivorous geodes that it was renamed Losent Baron. Okay. Yeah, so we got more lore. Let's look at this one. While traveling near Bethesda Susa, Rezev lost control of his chariot and drove it off a cliff. Luckily, a local physician named Rebecca came to his rescue. Moved by her kindness, Rezev enrolled at a nearby hospice as her apprentice. Okay. We have this one as well. Early in 44-46 BR, after murdering a popular rival with a dagger made of motes of light, the Sultan of Qud disappeared. Because Murama's reputation for adoring oneself with jewels, he was chosen as a successor. Right. And now we can go here. Store items. So I'm going to put these ones in here. All of these burn capacitors. The whole scrap basically. These. And this one as well. And I mean, the thing is, I kind of do want to keep the bronze ingot if we go and buy something. But I think before we will go back, although I do kind of have to go to Surrender still with all of these books. Yeah. We do need to go there. Alright, let's store these things first. Let's charge actually one of those fidget cells. So replace a cell and remove it. And where's this drained cell? Yeah. I'm going to equip it in my hand. So now when we move, or when we walk, we actually will be charging that. Yeah, let's see our skills. We don't have enough. We are hungry, but we can just go to clay oven and cook something. Now let's actually go to 7-day stilt. Perfect. I think this should be now charged. We can replace it with this one. Then hand over our books. And just select all. 8,000 XP. Great. 1 attribute point as well. So rapidly advance. I think I'm going to rapidly advance the freezing gray. Photosynthetic skin would be great as well, because that would give us lots of quickness. But I think freezing gray. Okay. And let's look at what we have. Let's look at our multi-weapon. So for that we are missing agility. Let's go to 22 then. It also gives us +3 agility, which is great. Mutation points, I'm going to save. Skills, we have 100, which would allow us to get tinkering. We have a gadget inspector then. We are, yeah, which I think I will get. The blocking stuff would be also really good to get. But yeah, let's start working on tinkering. Get tinkering. And I think I'm going to finish here for today. Thank you everyone for joining. Our kitchen table. Bad timing, I'm finishing the stream right now, but live and drink, my friend, as well.